All right. This was the page that was released. Now, coming from where we come from, which our style, the artists that we like, the ones that we are inspired by, looking at something like this, I'm like, what the hell are we looking at? This looks like something that you would make, seriously, for a YA book. You know, not a Marvel main title. I mean, this storytelling, whatever. I've heard some people say, like, oh, it's got some really unique storytelling and the paneling and stuff. Yeah, it's fine. You know, some of the storytelling stuff, I whatever. But the composition wise, there's no editor in the world that would see the layout of this page and be like, why are we having a giant hand coming out of Daredevil's ass pointing at this blue chick?
Yeah, you see, okay. I would say if it's like a layout, like a quick layout, and then you go fix it. Then you Todd McFarlane that hand and you fucking make it huge as shit.
You know, you separate it at least, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, separate it in a panel.
Just laying it out just so you can get like this is the idea, and then I'll tweak it and fix it.
Yeah.
Man.
Like, there's no saving this page. Universally, I've seen people hate this unless you get to like the newer age art snobs right now. They're like this is amazing art. Anybody that thinks this is bad doesn't know comic book art. And I'm just like, all right, you can't talk to those people.
Yeah.
Anybody that thinks that this is amazing art and think it's like, you know, essential comic book storytelling, and you just are too dumb to understand comic books and comic book art, you just can't have a conversation with those guys, because this is beyond me just saying like I don't like this style. You know, this is just, there is nothing interesting about this page. It is more confusing than anything. The fact I don't mind characters overlapping panels when done correctly. It can work.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it can work very well, but this doesn't work for me. Daredevil's, you know, 3/4 of this page, pooping out a hand, stepping on this chick's legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, nothing about the composition on this makes any sense. And then you've got the panel breaking where he's basically trying to point your eyes and where to go or direct you. You've got them using the panels as props, which again can work. If you guys read Reaper Destroyer in issue 4, page 4, I've got the Reaper Destroyer and one of the Shock Trooper mutated monsters standing on a panel, you know, but it's stylized and it works, you know, works within the scene. Nothing about this works. And Daredevil, I'm like, you're going from panel to panel, swinging and kicking somebody, but you don't show anything in the background to where you could even imagine that there's a pull for him to swing. It doesn't, I don't get it. I don't like it.
I just saw that hand on the right doing the pointing down. Like, that's just lazy. That's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's almost like you're like, hey, read it this way. You know what I'm saying? And like, she's jumping over something in the panel. We have no background. And I'm not a component for something like, hey, we have to have backgrounds all over the place. But we have no background in here except for tiny little light lines in panels 1 and panel 2, or panel 3 and panel 4, or panel 2 and panel 3, I guess. And then you just have these blank pages, and they're jumping around the panels themselves. It's I don't know. To me, an editor should have looked at this and be like, "No, we can do something different." And if the entire book is like this,
well,
get out of here.
The line is ending anyway, so.
Well, there you go. Maybe they're just like, "Fuck it, do whatever you want," you know, with this book.
It was like a Make-A-Wish thing.
Wiley J says the panel with the chick flying is too close together. It looks like she is laying down. That's a great point too. Like, there's so much stuff I could get into, and I'm missing some of this because I'm just so hung up on some of the bad stuff in this. You can't tell she's flying. You're right. There's no movement.
Tantrum.
Yeah, or a seizure or something. I don't know, but there's no movement except for her hair being blown back slightly. No speed lines. Nothing in the background to make it seem like she's going by something. And it's like, what are you jumping over in the panel above you? Like, what are you doing? You go from a standing position to this weird dive to the floor. Essentially, that should be the floor that you're head diving into, and then you're flying. None of it makes any sense. Editors. Kayla's an editor and a great writer, by the way. She would tear this apart.
Oh,
tear it apart.
Oh. Dude, Rob brought up on one of his podcasts that he was talking to, I believe it was CB Cebulski, about like the new artists, how they don't know how to throw a punch or do that.
Oh,
and and CB was saying, Rob, we don't know how to teach these guys. And Rob's like, you guys wrote I don't know if he cursed, but the inner Jersey of me is going to be like, you wrote the fucking book, How to Draw Comic Books the Marvel Way. Just
exactly.
Give
him that book. Give him that book.
Go to YouTube, look at the video with Stan Lee, and like, hey, True Believers, and John's drawing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, how can you not know that stuff when there's a wealth of information, books, videos, the old cassettes that you can find on YouTube now? It's all out there. You know, there's no excuses when it comes to that. That's hard for me to hear. Like, I can't believe that the editor-in-chief, he's still editor-in-chief, right?
I believe so.
But you at least got the guys high up there saying that they don't know how to teach these guys how to do that. That's weird,
like,
man.
When parents come up to me at conventions and like you get kids, they want to show you their art and they're like on their piece of notebook paper of Naruto, and that's a really cool feeling. I'm not knocking it. I did it. It's awesome.
Right.
They're like, what do you suggest? And I'm like, how to draw comic books the Marvel way.
Yeah.
You don't even have to buy it. You could go on YouTube. YouTube is the
that's right
resource, you know, and then I break down other shit.
It's not even that expensive if you want to buy it.
Not even. Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, you can find the reprints of it and it's fairly cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Michael says it's some of the worst DD double D's I've ever seen. Simplification of the art is absolutely abysmal. I agree with that. You guys know us. We like detail. Not detail for detail's sake, but come on. Messages held for review. Why am I getting so... Why do I have the YouTube comments holding messages on me? Whatever, I'll approve everything. I don't know why that's doing that. YouTube
we
is
should have
weird.
a contest.
The dirtiest comments? Well, we do have the comment of the night, which we're easing into that.
We're working with that.
We're working out.
How about this? You guys waste your time and redraw this.
Oh, shit.
And at the end of the year, we'll take a look at it and see what you come up with.
That's a great idea. We got some awesome artists in here. Duck Bacon.
We
got YSA.
That really make me sick.
We should have a kind, but we'd have to find a good prize for that. To have
Kayla's
the winner.
feet picks.
There you go. Kayla's feet.
Yeah.
And maybe 3 digits of her phone number.
Yes.
The Harbinger said this panel put this panel up against anything Alex Ross and the old school versus the new school. New fails every single time. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher doesn't like this. We got Ryan in the house. His cable has size. Oh, I can't spell, man. He does. Okay, see, at first I thought that was his fingers, but you're right. He does have size.
Which is cool,
that makes a lot. That's a lot better because I'm just like, why the fuck? Like his hands are all.
Why is he
gay.
walking around like West Coast?
Okay, that makes
I can't even do that anymore.
What the fuck is this art decor or director? I said decor. What the fuck? I can't read tonight, man. What the hell?
What's this?
Who proved this? Marvel bosses. Geez, I did it again. Marvel brass needs a changeover, but that's not new. No, I agree. A moron.
A fucking moron.
You know whose art I like. Don't know the artist. Don't know the artist. He exacerbates. Wait. That's not the word. Exaggerates? Yeah. Is that what you're trying to say?
Exasperates?
Exasperates? Okay. But looks good. The guy did Batman vs. Ninja Turtles. Oh, Freddie.
Beasley?
No. Oh. Something the third. Freddie
Williams.
Freddie Williams. Thank you. Freddie Williams. He's good.
He wrote How to Draw Comics the Digital Way.
Thank you.
For DC. Great guy.
Yeah, he's a good artist. Really enjoy his stuff. That Batman Turtles stuff is good. I think they did 3 series of that?
Something like that.
The art reeks of blue-haired and nose ring artists. That's true.
You know, I miss when having blue hair meant you were like punk rock or just like an artist, not like
the
my mangina is wet.
Kale said this is supposed to be an homage to Klaus Janson. stuff, it's even worse. Yeah, hopefully it's not.
Ooh.
Zabalski is long overdue for a pink slip. I agree on that one. Comics the Marvel Way is done by John Buscema, the GOAT. Yes. Get it. What the fuck, my feet? I'm just
Not
catching
your
up
feet,
to that.
it's my feet.
Paul says he's like, I'm in.
Shit.
All right. That was a tease jerk. Kayla is cut cute though. Yeah, she's all right. I'm just kidding. Yeah. You could take a dump on the comic board and it'd be better. Sorry, not sorry. I like that. I like
but
that.
Don't
do that because we don't.
Yeah.
We don't want to judge that.
Yeah.
Daredevil's costume looks like a herpy. Yeah, what's up with the DD on his chest? It's like a UN. I don't get it. None of this I get. Would you guys be down for a comic designed in those old school arcade knock'em sock'em games like X-Men or Turtles in Time, or the Aliens vs Predator arcade games?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd be down for that for sure. Well, yeah, that's what we're getting. So going back to the Travis Charest comment by Razor Fist, that's even more funny to me. That's like let's dump on the 90s for a second. Let's use one of the best artists in the history of comics to be the example of bad art, but yet this is what is being hailed as good art in some circles in comics today. Make it make sense.